Hey everybody, welcome back to Ocarina of Time. We're here in the Forest Temple. We're kind of just chilling and vibing. One thing I didn't realize that I haven't been doing this whole time is using Ferori's Wind. I mean, I guess I'll use it in this room just as something to start off with. I can't remember a big... I mean, I probably should have used it in that central room with the pose and all that. That would probably be the most obvious point to put it, so I guess the next time I'm there, maybe I'll try that. I did get the map last time in this big high up area out here in this courtyard. This is one of my favorite things about this dungeon is like these big immaculate courtyards too. I love these little areas. I'm wondering if it's possible. Oh, looky there. So one of the things about having the hookshot, which I very stupidly replaced instead of one of my other items that I don't need, like the bombs right now. Don't think I need those at the moment. Let's take care of this Skulltula too. He's kind of being annoying. So if you see a little target like this, it's a prime spot to place your hookshot. So let's go ahead and do that. It's a switch though, I don't think... Oh wait, you can press it. It's red. That's weird. Like there are switches in this game that have like rust on them? Whoa! Oh, so that's what that means. The red switches can be toggled if you re-step on them. Okay. Interesting. I wonder why you would want to bring the water level back up, though, at all. That's the one part I guess I don't quite yet understand. So I think I'm actually in a different courtyard than the one that I walked into first, though. Am I? I think I might be. Because there's another Skulltula down there that I'm kind of interested in. Yeah, this is definitely another courtyard, but I think the well, the one that I just drained, actually connects both portions of them. Okay, so I think if I actually go down from here, just trying to make sure there isn't anything else up here that I want. Although I guess if there is, I can always climb back up. Let's hear I'm gonna hear a funny sound. I love that sound. Like you can hear the pain radiating through his body. That is just the most real pain sound I've ever heard in a video game. I'm not even lying. Okay, what am I doing here? I'm trying to get up here. I'm trying to not let that Octorok get me down with all of its mouth shooties either. Another thing that you can actually hookshot on it too is the chest, but unfortunately it didn't seem like I quite got it at the right spot where I can actually clear the platform it's on. So let me see if I can hit this a little bit higher up. There we go. Okay, what the heck? Why am I not able to get up here? Maybe if I hold up, it'll let me stay up there. Try it one more time. Okay, what the heck? Am I just not... Do I have to maybe do it from where this dirt is? This is kind of their clue saying this is where you should use the hookshot. Yeah, because it seems like I would have a lot easier time staying up there from this angle. Yep, there we go. Cool. Oh, don't hit me. Ah, alright, you asked for it. I don't think I can hit him, though. I can bounce these back, but he's at the wrong angle to really get him. Just gonna have to time it, I guess. Maybe I can do one of my padded and backflips into the Skulltula. I don't think I can reach that. No, that's way too high up. Alright. At least we can Z-target it. There we go. It's funny seeing how this hook shot looks from a third-person view. It's so cool. I guess I should probably open this chest, too. I think it's something stupid, though, like a heart or something. Or maybe it's a small key. Yeah, it's just a heart. Wow, I actually remembered that. Okay, maybe I do remember this dungeon a little bit more than I thought. Or I just saw somebody play it recently enough to where I kind of memorize it from that. Alright, let's hop down this well again. Let's get the funny sound again. I'm sorry, Link. I just have to abuse you for my amusement. This is all about my fun, after all. You're like a puppet that I'm getting enjoyment out of. Whatever. Okay, so I think this might be another key. I remember taking a while for me to find that key as a kid. Didn't realize there was actually a switch up there, and yeah, they kind of hid it away. But that's what they do to you in these temples. They want you to go around and look for stuff. It's not just having your hand held and go from point A to point B anymore. This dungeon is like a whole environment that you're constantly backtracking through, and it's just how I like it. I still can't get up over there, though, even though I'm on this side. So I think it's about time to go back to that central area and make use of our keys. See, this is where I should have had the point put there before, and then I would have just been using Ferrori's Wind now, but I guess I'm already here, so not really worth whining about. I want to dispel the warp point and put the new one here. That was weird. I heard like a magic sound effect. I guess that's the sound of it dispelling. Didn't even know there was a dispel sound effect in this game. Alright, so I guess we'll just go into this locked door over here to start off with. Over here on the left. Does anybody else have like a specific order? Like when you're in a branching path in a dungeon or something, does everybody like always go left first and then go straight if you have to backtrack back and then go right as your last? That's my algorithm. That's how I track through dungeons that I'm not familiar with. I mean, this one will be a little bit different because I am at least a little familiar with it, but if I'm playing a new game where I have no idea where I'm going in a dungeon like this, that's kind of like my default. I don't know. At least gives me something to do, a way to explore. I'm sure a lot of other people just wing it. So this room's pretty interesting. This one has a lot of push blocks that we'll have to maneuver our way around. A lot of ladders, too. I mean, they just have a bunch of, like, crazy corners in the way it's all constructed. Like, some parts of it you can't even see until you go inside. It's kind of a cool room, really. And now he's got something very important to tell us. Let me take a drink of water. There are arrows painted on the floor. Very, very interesting stuff, Navi. Like, I don't have eyeballs. If I couldn't see, I'd have a very hard time playing this game, Navi. You know that? There's got to be people. I mean, I definitely have been people that have played this blindfolded, right? Or have there? I know Super Mario 64 has a big, like, blindfolded scene. I don't know about this game, though. I've only ever seen people do sighted runs of this. Although I'm sure it's possible if you really put your mind to it. Alright, now I gotta remember exactly how. I need to get it here. That's my final destination, so I think... See, the thing is, if I bring it out too far, I'm not gonna be able to get to it from here. So maybe I should push it this way. Because there's a ladder. Oh yeah, this ladder might be the key, actually. Because I think it comes back down somewhere. Yeah, that will allow me to come back down this way. So I just need to push it up a little bit more here. Yeah, like right in the middle. And I can climb the ladder to get back down on the other side of it. And that will basically get me all the way there. I'm sure you can see how the pieces come together at this point. God, the sound of it. So I hear the freaking bubble flying around and it's annoying the crap out of me. Ooh, looky there. Unfortunately, the one thing the hookshot doesn't work for are eye switches like this. And we don't have our slingshot either. We can't use that as an adult, so... I don't know. What do you think? You think we're going to get something in this dungeon that will let us shoot it? Well, of course we will. We're going to get the arrows. It's going to be a very nice item to have indeed. Actually opens up, I think, a mini game that we can play too. Look at me, I'm in the middle of one of the funnest dungeons in the game, and I'm here thinking about a freaking mini game. I'm not that bored already, am I? I mean, pushing around these blocks is kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie. But it won't be too much longer. Because then once it sinks down to this, you can just kind of use it as a platform. And the deed is done. It's another puzzle where I wonder how long it took me. Because I still had to kind of stop and think about it as an adult. And I have played this game multiple times before. It's like, I can't imagine how long it took me to figure this stuff out as a kid. I mean, it probably took me maybe an hour. Not even that. It couldn't have been that long, right? Okay, so now our next task is going to be getting up here. Thing is, I forget, there is some way to get on the other side of this part, because that's where we got to push this in. But I have to remember how to actually get up above that. I don't think there's anything we can do here, because we have to be able to push it from the other side. So let me go back out here. Maybe there's something here that I missed. I was about to say that's where we came in, but it's not, actually. Oh, maybe it's over here where these ladders were initially. Whoa, that was weird. Did I grab the ledge or did I grab the ladder? I mean, it would have to have been the ledge, right? Maybe not. How do I get up to where that brown block is? The brown block? No, I'm not gonna go there. The only... Oh. Maybe I didn't see this ladder. Was this ladder hiding from me the whole time? Or no, this is the one I've already been up to be able to go down that way. Okay. Maybe I'm not... Oh, here it is. This is the other side where the ice switch was. I was up here before. I just didn't bother to actually push the block in because I didn't realize that's what I needed to do yet. Okay. There you go. There's another hour to childhood me, right? Yeah? That'd be so funny. It actually did take me hours to figure this out as a kid. I really don't think it took that long. Okay, so we got that one there, and I think that second one is the last one. Yeah, I'm convinced that that's like a fairy on those blocks. Like the two wings on top connected to the small round body, and then... is that just another part of the wing? I guess that's the lower part of the wing that's down below. That's what I make out of it anyway. Okay, we're finally up here. Can we deal with that bubble? Oh, not yet. Man, this room is actually tall, like high up. Way higher than I remember. There he is. Man, you could hear him all throughout the room, but you can't even do anything about him until you're up here. Okay, I should be able to at least get one. Oh, okay, they can hit you when they come back to life. It's good to know. Yeah. The Forest Temple, well, this part of the game in general, like the Forest Temple and Fire Temple area, I kind of have a dark memory associated with. Because this is actually the part of the game I was playing when 9/11 first happened, back in 2001. So, yeah, I shouldn't be laughing when I say that, but it's just kind of a memory that I have forever associated with certain rooms in this dungeon, I guess. Because I came back home that day, and I was playing this game on the N64. I didn't quite realize the gravity of what had actually happened. You know, why my babysitter was watching the TV and all that until like a few days afterwards when everybody was talking about it at school. I was just off in my own willow world, I guess. Watch for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. Oh boy, it's the first incident of these too. This room specifically is like, I was literally doing this room right around the time that happened, so yeah. But yeah, wall masters. Not only can you see them, well, you're going to hear them before you see them. You might have heard that little kind of, yeah, hear that rising, whooshing sound effect. Oh man, I really did not want to get grabbed there. That's kind of your warning. You can also see the growing shadow underneath you as they're slowly approaching. And once the shadow gets up to full size, you got to make sure you dodge it super quickly. I think that was the only one that was in here, though. And this is where the true mindfuckery of this dungeon sets in when you realize that that twisty room actually had a meaning. And I have no idea how to get back up. How do I get back up? I think I could actually hookshot onto this ladder and grab onto a ledge using... or maybe not. How do we get back up? Oh, there's a ladder right there. Jeez. They really do hide these things from you. You gotta look every which way for them. Yeah, so there's actually a fancy chest there. That's actually the chest that has the key for the boss. So not only are there small keys now in dungeons, but there's actually boss keys too. For now, I'm just going to go ahead and open this door with my small key though. And this is one of the special Poe rooms, I guess you would call it. Because you walk in and there's a staircase, and you also notice these picture frames on the wall. And the one down there actually has a picture of a Poe on it. Unfortunately, can't do anything about it. It's one of those things we need the bow and arrow for, so we're just gonna have to say hi for now. I don't think there's anything else we can really do now that's super important. Okay, here we go. This is the Stalfo fight I was thinking about before. And look how they can just walk right over the middle. I can't remember if I can as well. I can maybe test it by trying to walk over the edge and see if I'll grab onto it. or the floor will just fall in anyways, and it won't even matter. I can't remember if you can actually fall through the floor there. I think you might be able to, and then you just have to backtrack, and you'll just waste a lot of time. Maybe it's a good thing that I didn't try to stupidly test gravity like that. There's that lag. Oh man, look at that. That had to be, what, 5 frames a second? 10? That was really slow. It was really chugging away there. And it was probably just because there was another Stalfos in here. But the room I was in before had 2 in it too, right? You know what I just realized? I'm running a little low on hearts. I took a few hits there. But I have a couple fairies in a bottle anyway. It's not like I was in any real danger of dying. What are these? Do these have hearts in them? Yeah, that would be nice right about now. Could use a couple of pick-me-ups there. Probably some here too. Nice. Alright, pretty much almost at full health again. But what we really came here for is this. Wasn't too long before we'd be getting the main item, which, yes, is the bow and arrow. I know I've spoiled it for you already. Why even try to anticipate it? You found the fairy bow. That's what they call it, the fairy bow. On the select item subscreen, yeah, I know. We know about setting things. I love how no matter how far in the game you are, no matter what new item you get, they always have to tell you to put it on a C button. Can't they just say this is a C item or something? Just make it quicker? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too hard about this. I'm also maybe thinking too hard about which room I came from, because I want to take care of that Poe. It's our first test, and they are nice enough to refill all your arrows for you. This room's kind of lagging too. Maybe this whole dungeon just kind of lags a little bit. They were too ambitious. They just made their game too good. Just couldn't, the N64 couldn't contain all the awesomeness. It's alright, it's nobody's fault. If you try to aim the bow a little too close to the paintings like you saw there last time, they'll kind of disappear, even though they're still there while you're standing, so you want to try to get as far away while the Poe is still in view, because the arrows really don't have a... I'm sure there is a limited range on them, but not anything near you would encounter in any room in this dungeon. You can pretty much hit the far wall of anything in here. Alright, so just gave it 3 shots, and now we have to actually fight this guy. It's like, come meet me downstairs, we'll freaking throw hands, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. Fortunately, he's kind of invulnerable during... Oh, and he also goes invisible too, I forgot about that. Let's see what Navi actually says about this thing. Joe, oh, they actually all have names, and they're all girls too. That I didn't realize, they're all women. Aim for her when she appears. Okay, sounds simple enough. Kind of bait out the old spinny twirl. As far as I know, all of these Poes are pretty much exactly the same as far as fighting them goes. It's just a matter of actually finding them in the dungeon. So you might say we're only a quarter of the way through the dungeon, but I don't think that's entirely correct. It would probably be more like halfway or something. Maybe I should check the map and see. How many hits do you take? It's too bad you can't actually catch one of these in a bottle. Like you get the red flame from one of these. That'd be cool. God, that scream they let out too when they die just kind of makes me feel bad. It's like these things have feelings too, you know? And that scream just kind of clues you in on that. It just makes me feel weird and bad about myself. But at least we got a small key to compensate. Now I don't feel quite as bad. Let us check to see how we're doing on time here. We are doing wonderfully on time. Let me take a drink of water. Okay, so yeah, so we came going up. We want to go back down. Any refills on these hearts? I would gladly take those. Nope. Just a one-time sort of deal. I could go back over to the other side of that twirly room too, which I do think I will have to do eventually to get a key, but this is actually another one of the Poe rooms, I'm pretty sure. Looks exactly like the other one, just kind of mirrored around. Where's he at? Okay, there he is. This one's blue. This is probably my favorite out of all of them, the blue one. Oh, did I not realize that the paintings themselves are disappearing every time I shot one? Does that mean there's like a limited... Like he won't be able to run once I shoot once I shoot like the second to last one? That'd be kind of funny. I should test that out. It's too far away. Yeah, the way they try to trick you with this is trying to get it so that you are at the right distance away. Because it feels like when I'm on this stair, I can't... Yeah, look. This is weird. I'd have to get like the right distance and angle so I can actually trigger the shot without scaring him away. There is some strategy to this that I can't quite explain. So yeah, is this the only one that he can run to now? I guess so, because I can just get right up to it and shoot it. That's cool. Maybe I can get a quick pop shot in too. Oh, he went away. He went right through the stairs. Although I guess that is entirely possible as a ghost, huh? Ah, damn it. I wanted to try to get a shot in before he disappeared. I wonder if you can actually do that. I know it's a little late into this recording session, but it is May, 14th. I had to check for myself. How's everybody doing today? It's getting into the spring months, or well, we're already well into the spring months. It's more like getting into the... We're getting into that weird transition period between spring and summer. And I also have my birthday coming up in June and all that, and new Star Fox. I'm gonna be... Now that they've announced that bundle for Switch 2, where I can get Donkey Kong Bonanza, yeah, I'm probably gonna be getting one probably within the next few weeks. Or, you know, in June when it actually comes out. So that'll be something cool to look forward to. I'll probably still be LPing this game at the same time too, so I'll be playing through that while also just recording this and doing other things. I've been drawing a lot, trying to practice that, be consistent with that. I've been going to the gym, working out. Just all around, going good for me, man. I'm enjoying life right now. Got a compass too, so heck, how can we complain? Yeah, I'm just kidding. I don't think I'll need that much. That's the way I came, so let's actually go up the right way here. So we got the first two taken care of, so now we literally are halfway through this dungeon. I just need to... I could probably backtrack to the windy room, but it's not that hard to get there from the central area. Which I wonder... Oh, this takes me back there anyway. Watch for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. Or is this a different room? This might be different from the unwinding room, actually. But it still has wall masters, so I gotta be careful. Here comes one now. The funny thing is, if you keep, like, jumping off of ledges and staircases before they fully trigger, it resets them constantly. So you can actually maneuver through here without ever actually having to take care of them, but I'd rather just fight them. I hate having to live in fear, you know? I hate having to live my days in constant fear of what lurks ahead. So let's fix that. Maybe I can fix it by actually using my bow and arrow on it when it comes down. There we go. A lot easier to hit it that way. It only takes 2 shots, too. And it gives you 20 rupees, so... It's just good things all around. I came from there. That's one of the nice things about having the compass, I guess, and the map, is being able to tell which room you actually came out of. Because we're getting to the part of the dungeon where you have to actually twist these rooms around to be able to get to different parts of them. Because you can see it's kind of just straight right now. I don't really want to waste time taking care of these guys, because I'm pretty sure they respawn every single time I come back through here, and it's not like I can respawn them anyway, because I don't have the key. So that could be a bit of a pickle, huh? Might have to actually do some backtracking there. Because I don't see a chest on my compass at all, saying there might be a key here. Let's take a quick look at our map here. We haven't actually done this in this game yet. Yeah, so I think I'm going to actually backtrack a little bit to those rooms that had those chests there and see if any of those are actually a key. Was there one in the actual hallway? No, it's just one in the room that's back there. So let's see if we can go investigate and see what that is. Hope you don't mind me just backtracking here all in one cut. Trying to keep things a little more simpler and looser here, especially in the dungeons. I don't really see a need to cut too awful much, because as far as I'm concerned, backtracking is just part of the game, you know? Trying to remember the Skulltulas. I'm pretty sure I'm good on. There is another one in that courtyard that I wasn't able to get yet. And we haven't actually been able to get to the part where we come out of that side yet, but I'm sure we'll find it eventually. Okay, here we go. This is where we need to pay attention. Oh, that's the big key chest. I don't think I can do anything about that yet. But I know if we go back far enough, we will eventually see that portion that has the eye switch. There was probably an ice... Oh, yeah, it's right here. This is where there's an eye switch. I want to save my arrows, so I'm going to take care of these guys with my hookshot and sword. And they give you arrows, too, so that's a nice way to stock back up on them. Okay, so I think this switch here just twirls the room. There is that other one earlier in this room that I might go back and check out, too. Yeah, and this one's toggleable. Like, it's closed right now, but if I were to shoot it again with my arrow, I'm pretty sure it would open back up and retwist the room up. But for now, let's actually go back to where that other eye switch was. I think it was... Nope, it was out the other way. Turn left. Oh, I'm getting lost. Okay, here it is. Let's see what this does. Alright, I'm liking the look of that. Let's hop on over. Let me guess, just a heart or something stupid. Some arrows, yeah, what a waste. Oh well. I guess if you're desperate, there's your arrow refill right there. Okay, now I gotta get back up to the twisty room, or I guess now it's not a not so twisty room. Where is it? Okay. Up the ladder. Those bubbles aren't going to be here again, right? Because sometimes enemies respawn if you just go to a different subsection of a room. Like, sometimes a big room like that one is loaded in multiple sections, and you can have multiple different respawn points, but it didn't seem like that happened that time. So now we got things... I guess we can open the big key chest now. It's just there, sitting in the open, so might as well. Oh, man. My voice is actually I'm starting to feel a little rasp in my voice, but we'll get there. We can make it. We got the boss key. Oh, God. I was going to check to see how far in we are in time, but I'm going to have to take care of this wall master first. There we go. All right, let's check it out. We're at 27 minutes. That seems like progress to me. So next time, I think we're going to be finishing this place up. So I'll see you guys then. Thank you for watching.